I'm Richard Baker, I'm Managing Director of a company called Sequence. We've been going now for 15 years, which makes us quite mature, I think, in this market sector. We started off as a design and build agency, so we pretty much delivered web projects from start to finish. But in the last 5 years, we've increased to become a full service agency, and that means we're getting a lot more involved in how clients deliver their services and how they monetize their content and how they achieve return on investment. That means we've had to start looking at some of the more cutting edge elements of the market. Mobile apps is a key area. Mobile delivered solutions is very important, as is the economies that can be gained and the scalability through using services like the cloud. And this presents new challenges in terms of security every day, and it really is quite untried and tested. So we're trying to apply the old bricks and mortar principles we've learned in the last 15 years to the stuff we're doing day in, day out.
The key driver for implementing cloud-based services is the ongoing evolution of mobile devices, the likes of the iPad, the iPods, the Android devices, and whatever else is coming along. The methodology of actually being able to provide these elastic services that need to be scalable, truly scalable, to cope with one person to 1 million people concurrently using these things, is a critical factor in how you sort of design your back-end infrastructure. Now, the traditional model would be 100, 150, 200,000 pounds worth of kit just to serve potentially these users, which might not come off. Now, so the benefits of using cloud and cloud services is you pay as you go. You use as a utility service. It grows as you need it to grow, and it can shrink, obviously. But inherent within those solutions is the need to make sure that your code is secure, your back-end systems are secure, your API calls to all your different internal systems within your development need to be tested and stress tested to the nth degree.
I think every business and organisation is getting more and more pressure now on it in terms of budget, and often the IT budget is the first place you look to make cuts. I think we're going to see a lot of this in the public sector. I personally believe that many organisations will look to make those savings through outsourcing, and perhaps using different methods of providing services through the cloud or through software as a service and other type of channels. I think that carries risks. You've got a large IT team or a development team for a reason. They probably understand the processes and the constraints of the information they're holding. When you outsource that to a third party, you are introducing risk into that, and you may be saving a bit of cash, but who knows that third party follows the same principles or the same beliefs of you on to how to protect the data or governance the data. So I think we've got to be aware that if we're saving money by putting things out to the cloud, using software as a service provision, or even outsourcing it to third parties, perhaps even overseas third parties, we've got to be aware of the risks inherent in putting that data out there.
Likelihood, or the anticipated likelihood of the rise of cloud computing and the mobile devices by 2012 is looking to treble the requirements as is of now. The amount of data that's going to be pushed around is likely to increase 5 times. Now, IT budgets aren't going to grow in relation to those sort of anticipated growths at the moment. But what we've got to do is try and be smart and look to these service offerings to try and implement something that can scale with these requirements. But we can't sort of chuck everything out of the cloud initially. Don't look at sort of saying, well, we need to look at this. We need to plan it. We need to sort of introduce these services gradually, see how these fit your business model. But I would strongly advise somebody to take a staggered approach to this. Make sure you've got your security in place. Make sure your policies and your procedures actually take these things into account. Don't, under any circumstance, from my point of view, go all in straight away. You will not understand everything. The offerings are there to make use of. Dip your toe in slowly, get your understanding, then move into it. It's your business. Your data is your business. If you haven't got it for whatever reason, how long can you last?